Hi, my name is Tim, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a segment in my book, Plebians, Defectives and Simpletons. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so before we take a look at my book, let us first take a look at what is trending today. And so I have a short clip of that now.
No,
it doesn't. I asked them to take their backpacks out, and
I will not have him treating me like that. If you don't stand up, you've got superiors to answer to.
No.
Now you take care of him.
No, Mary, I'll take care of you.
No.
Wow. Oh, this going
You've
in.
got superiors to answer to.
What?
He
Let her talk.
will
So
not
do you.
treat me like this.
No, I'm the customer. You the worker.
Spend money then.
I'm the customer. I got money. More money than you make. What you talking about? What you gonna do? Take it?
Oh, now we got.
I'm a customer.
Okay, so as you can see, it was a video of a disgruntled Walmart employee. And in Walmart, this occurs very often because they don't have a union and workers' rights are not taken care of, or so I hear. If you don't know what Walmart is a multinational corporation of retail stores that sells consumer goods for a very affordable and competitive price. They're so large, in fact, that they have run down they've run down some mom and pop shops because they carry those goods as well. And there's a lot of controversy with regards to Walmart going into various neighborhoods. And these mom and pop shops usually rebel because they know their business is getting attacked with cheaper goods and more affordable prices. I don't know if you've ever heard that Walmart has become one of the biggest corporations in the world. They've actually managed to surpass the total GDP of numerous countries. So keep that in mind when we're talking about the segment in my book. Okay, so with that said, let's talk about my book. Today we're going to be talking about corporations, and which is fitting because we just talked about how Walmart is huge. Let's just first talk about the government. Okay, so like the government, it consists of a state, and states have the authority over the people residing within that state, and they have a government. And so this all came about as a result of the Treaty of Westphalia, which was ratified on the 24th of October 1648. And so what basically happened was people agreed to this, and so they kind of relinquished some of their rights to the government. The government then exchanged that by providing protection against certain crimes such as petty theft, amongst others. So there is a belief amongst contemporary academics that the government is geared towards or is catered to people of wealth, but in our opinion that is wrong. And because there's many initiatives that the government puts forth to kind of fix or level people into the society. Such examples include income assistance, student loans, healthcare. So the government provides these so that people can kind of integrate into the society. What's happening though is that there is a problem in society, and the problem mainly is people getting exploited. And specifically, when we relate to the subject matter, corporations, they're geared towards profit. And if they don't meet these profits, shareholders get upset. So some corporations resort to exploiting the customer. And that's an issue that the government needs to kind of work on in order to be able to rectify equity amongst the society. So let's talk about several corporations of note. Here in Surrey, we didn't have Uber for the longest time. and Uber came in and placed a bid to be able to operate here in the municipality. And what happened was that the municipality didn't want them to come into this city, and Uber basically forced themselves into the city, irrespective of what the municipality had to say. So basically, with this example, we can kind of see what's emerging here, or a problem that's emerging, is that corporations are undermining governments in order to be able to get their way, so that they can make profits and potentially exploit customers. I'm not saying Uber is doing that, but I'm just saying that that is the new conflict between the governments and the corporations, where the governments represent the people and are fighting to be able to have equity, and corporations are geared towards profits, as I mentioned. Okay, so there's several other examples that I want to highlight specifically. There's this company called SNC-Lavalin. They are a construction and engineering company, and what happened was this company bribed a public servant so that the company could build a hospital in Montreal. And what happened was that public money was funneled to the CEO and the public servant, and the hospital was built. However, it was built in such a way that the cheapest materials were used, and once it was finished, the hospital was plagued with structural issues such as leaks, and they had to pay for this to fix these, again with taxpayer-funded money. So what's happening here is that some of these corporations, they really need to rethink how they do business, especially when it relates to the government. Another example is G4S. G4S was accused of mistreating people, and what happened was that their guards were extremely abusive. Another company is the Aquilini Group, and this company neglected to pay migrant workers who are already working for a cheap price, and in their inability to pay properly, people rebelled. Another company is Sodexo Food. This company scalps or finds the cheapest materials to be able to put into their foods, and that's not good. So what has happened here is not a matter of the government supporting the wealthy, but a matter of corporations taking advantage of the government systems, and that is the main conflict of the modern day. So the government needs to kind of work in order to be able to rectify these problems. So I mean, like we've taken a note of the companies that are kind of have a history of kind of not working towards the benefit of the people, but there are companies out there that are or have been fostering some sort of inequity, or they've been giving back to the communities that they're in. For example, Microsoft and Google, they have their own educational institutions or campuses within their buildings in order to be able to educate their staff. Chick-fil-A has some sort of a structure where employees can move up quicker to higher and better paid positions. So we need to kind of really make a multilateral support system for citizens, which the governments and the corporations can enforce. For example, like my book suggests, why not have like a corporation volunteer to have some sort of a ministry-like service or division or a subsidiary within their company, so that they can give back to the community or to the citizens. And this would obviously become some sort of a charity, and it would be tax deductible for their income tax. So that's what I suggest in my book. So let's take a look at two more companies that have kind of been outstanding when it pertains to values. There's this car company, I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They are Volvo. They came up with the seatbelt, and what they did was instead of profiteering from the seatbelt, they made the patents available, and they kind of prioritize the safety of the road, and so they let people use the seatbelt without having any licensing fees. So this company obviously is geared towards having a better future, not only for itself, but for the society and the country as a whole. There's another example of Tesla. This is a car company that kind of makes electric cars. And in contrast to the Volvo situation, this company has green initiatives, and so they made their patents available. And what happened was that there was some Chinese company which took advantage of this, and they kind of ripped off Tesla. So the main point of what I'm trying to get at here is if companies decide to share their intel, they should be careful to always be mindful because there's always someone looking to exploit. And basically that's the different kind of companies in a gist. So let's just talk about one final point. There is this theory called the structural functional theory, and what needs to happen is that citizens, corporations, and people represent a system as a whole, and all of these entities thrive on value. So this allows for structures to emerge. The bourgeoisie, the petite bourgeoisie, and the proletariat mutually come together to work in Western societies, and they work to make value, and this value is money. Alright, we have reached the end of the video. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to write a comment on the comment sections, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and goodbye.